Have you ever met someone who walks into a room and suddenly everything shifts, heads turn, conversations pause, and without saying a single word, they somehow become the center of gravity in that space? You can't quite explain it, but you feel it. That, my friend, is the power of a strong aura. Now let's get one thing straight. It's not about how good looking they are. It's not about designer clothes, money, or even confidence in the traditional sense. What you're experiencing is something deeper, quieter, and far more magnetic. It's energy. We all carry it. You, me, the people we pass on the street. It surrounds us like an invisible field. And believe it or not, it speaks for us long before we open our mouths. This energy, your aura, influences how people respond to you, how they treat you, and even how they remember you. Some people radiate peace, others radiate power. But those with truly powerful auras, they don't just light up a room, they change the frequency of the room itself. And here's the truth most people overlook. You don't have to be born with some special gift to carry a powerful aura. It's not a mystical secret locked away for the chosen few. Your aura is something you can understand, develop, and amplify. That's exactly what we're diving into today. Because once you become aware of your aura and the influence it has on your relationships, your opportunities, and even your sense of purpose, everything changes. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through 5 unmistakable signs that your aura might be more powerful than you realize. These signs are subtle at first, but once you see them, you'll start recognizing them everywhere. And let me tell you from personal experience, realizing the power of your energy is like turning on a light in a room you didn't even know you were sitting in. It helps you move through the world with more clarity, more alignment, and more connection. So grab a notebook if you'd like, or just sit back and take it in. You might recognize parts of yourself in these signs, and by the end, you'll understand just how quietly influential you've always been. Ready to see if your aura has been speaking louder than your voice this whole time? Let's get into it. 1. The stranger magnet effect. Have you ever been standing in line at the store, just minding your own business, when suddenly the person next to you starts pouring out their life story? You didn't ask, you didn't invite it, but somehow they feel safe with you, like they've known you forever. That right there is what I call the stranger magnet effect, and it's one of the first and clearest signs that you have a powerful aura. See, when your energy is strong, when your inner world is calm, clear, and open, people can feel it. Even if they don't understand why, they're drawn to it. It's like your presence says, you're safe here. You can be yourself. Let me tell you a quick story. Last week, a friend of mine walked into a busy coffee shop. She wasn't dressed fancy, just jeans and a t-shirt. She didn't say much, but within 5 minutes, 3 different people asked if they could sit at her table. One of them even handed her a note with a compliment. And the barista gave her a free pastry just because. Now that might sound like luck, but it's not. That's the quiet magic of a powerful aura at work. And it's not just adults who notice. Have you ever seen how babies light up when certain people walk into the room? Or how dogs, even the shy ones, run straight towards someone as if they found their long-lost best friend? That's no coincidence. Children and animals are natural energy readers. They haven't learned to ignore their instincts like adults have. So when someone has a high vibe, warm, or grounded aura, they respond instantly. Let me ask you this. Have you ever had a cashier remember your face weeks later? Or gotten better service for no obvious reason? Has someone told you, I don't know what it is about you, but I just feel good around you? That's your aura. It's speaking for you long before your words do. And here's where it gets even more fascinating. Science is catching up. The HeartMath Institute has done incredible research showing that the human heart actually creates an electromagnetic field. And this field can extend several feet beyond your body. Even more interesting, that field changes depending on your emotional state, meaning, yes, people feel your emotions before you say a word. When your inner world is calm, kind, or confident, your field becomes a magnet. People gravitate toward that kind of peace because they're craving it in their own lives. So if you've been wondering why strangers trust you instantly, why animals love you, why people remember you after just one interaction, this isn't just good energy. This is sign number one that you have a powerful aura. And now that you see it, you can begin to own it. Stick with me because the next sign reveals something even more personal. Your natural ability to sense energy that others completely miss. Let's keep going. 2. Emotional sensitivity and intuition. Let me ask you something. Have you ever walked into a room and just felt something was off? No one said a word. No one gave you a look. But your body, your heart, your gut, they all told you, something's wrong here. That's not paranoia. That's not overthinking. That's your intuition speaking through your energy field, your aura. And this brings us to the second powerful sign that your aura is stronger than you think. You feel the energy of a room before anything happens. You don't just walk through life seeing what's around you, you sense it. Like having emotional high-definition vision in a world where most people are still seeing in blurry black and white. Here's a true story I heard recently. A woman was about to board a flight. As she stood in line at the gate, she got this deep, unsettling feeling in her chest. She couldn't explain it. It wasn't fear, and it wasn't drama. It was calm, quiet, certain. She trusted that feeling, stepped out of line, and canceled her ticket. Her friends thought she was being ridiculous until they found out that same flight was delayed for hours due to mechanical issues. Now she didn't predict disaster. She just felt something was wrong. That's what it's like when your aura is strong. It's like a radar picking up on signals others miss. But here's the catch. This kind of sensitivity can be a blessing and a burden. Have you ever been in a crowded mall, a noisy restaurant, or a chaotic office, and suddenly felt drained, anxious, or even physically tired for no real reason? That's not just introversion. That's your aura absorbing emotional energy from the space around you. People with strong auras are like emotional sponges. They soak up what's floating in the air: joy, sadness, stress, even unspoken tension. And while that gives you an edge in reading situations, it can also leave you vulnerable to what energy healers call energy vampires. These are the people who always feel better after talking to you, but somehow you walk away feeling worse. Sound familiar? That's why learning to protect your energy is crucial. Here's something that's helped me. Before I walk into any intense space, like a crowded meeting or an emotionally charged conversation, I pause, take 3 deep breaths, and ask myself, what am I feeling right now that might not be mine? It's a simple question, but it gives your system a moment to filter, to reset, to separate your truth from other people's noise. And here's a helpful distinction to remember. Anxiety is noisy. It's scattered, frantic, filled with what ifs. Intuition is still. It's quiet. It feels like truth, even if it doesn't make logical sense. When you learn to trust that calm inner voice, when you stop brushing off your feelings as just being sensitive, you'll realize your aura has been guiding you all along. So if you've ever felt the emotional tension before words are spoken, if people often come to you for advice or open up within minutes of meeting you, if you're tired after social events without knowing why, then congratulations. This is sign number 2 that your aura isn't just powerful, it's tuned into the world on a deeper level. And the more you trust it, the more it'll grow. Coming up next, we'll talk about something truly fascinating. What happens when your energy isn't just felt emotionally, but begins to physically affect the world around you? Let's keep going. 3. Physical manifestations of energy. Now, this next sign might sound a little strange at first, but if it's ever happened to you, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Have you ever noticed your phone dying faster than usual, or your watch suddenly stopping? Or maybe a computer freezing right when you're feeling super emotional or intense. You're not imagining things. This isn't just tech acting up. This is your energy, your aura, interacting with the physical world. This is sign number 3 of a powerful aura. You create physical manifestations with your energy. Let's break it down. Every living being emits a bioelectric field. Your heart alone generates an electromagnetic wave that extends several feet around your body. But when your aura is strong, meaning your emotional, spiritual, and energetic systems are charged and aligned, this field becomes more intense. So intense, in fact, that it can actually interfere with electronic devices. And I know what you're thinking. That sounds like science fiction. But it's not. Researchers have used tools like Kirlian photography and gas discharge visualization to capture the energy fields around humans. And yes, they change based on your state of mind, your emotions, and your overall vibrational frequency. Here's a fascinating example. An energy healer I once met told me that during deep meditation, she could literally cause a compass needle to shift. The magnetic field around her body got so strong, it briefly overpowered the pull of the Earth's magnetic north. Now that's a rare case, but even in everyday life, you might see signs of this. Maybe light bulbs flicker when you enter a room, or someone tells you, "Whoa, you're really warm," even though it's chilly around you. Or you get goosebumps out of nowhere, even though nothing's scary or cold. These little moments aren't just quirks, they're evidence. Evidence that your energy doesn't just stay inside you, it radiates outward and touches the world around you in real, tangible ways. In fact, a photographer once said, "I can always tell who has a strong aura before I even take their picture. My camera starts acting weird around them. It's like their energy is bending the lens." Wild, right? So here's a question. Have you ever noticed small, unexplained things happening around you when your emotions are especially heightened? Like when you're incredibly excited, deeply moved, or even stressed? If so, that's not just emotional overflow. That's your aura becoming physically active. And the beautiful part? It's not something to fear, it's something to embrace. Because once you're aware of how powerful your energy really is, you can start learning to direct it, to use it with intention. So the next time your phone glitches or the lights flicker when you enter a room, don't just blame Mercury retrograde. Smile, because you might be witnessing your aura in action, and we're not done yet. Up next, we're going to talk about one of the most important signs of a powerful aura, one that could change how you view your need for space, solitude, and energetic boundaries forever. Let's keep going. 4. Natural boundaries and energy management. Here's something most people don't talk about enough. Sometimes the most powerful energy isn't in what you share, it's in what you protect. If you often feel the need to withdraw after social events, to cancel plans at the last minute, or to take a few hours, maybe even a few days, just to be alone and breathe, that doesn't make you antisocial. That doesn't mean something's wrong with you. It means your aura is powerful and you're intuitively managing it. This is sign number 4 of a powerful aura. You naturally set energetic boundaries and manage your energy like it matters. Because it does. Think about it. Most people go through life unaware of how much emotional information they're picking up from others. But if your aura is strong and sensitive, it's like walking into a room and hearing 100 conversations at once. You're not just listening to words, you're feeling moods, intentions, unsaid tensions, unresolved emotions. That takes energy. And your system knows when to say, "That's enough for today." Have you ever been at a party or work event and suddenly felt like you had to step outside for air, even though no one else seemed bothered? That's your energy field asking for space. Or maybe you've noticed that arguments die down when you walk into a room. Or meetings just go smoother when you're there, even if you hardly say a word. That's not magic. That's your aura harmonizing the environment. You're naturally diffusing chaos, balancing tension, and shifting the frequency in the room. But here's the thing most people forget. Even light needs rest. The brighter your energy burns, the more fuel it requires. And if you don't take time to recharge, you can burn out, emotionally, physically, spiritually. That's why energy management isn't optional. It's essential. Let me share a few practices that can help. 1. The light bubble technique. Before entering a crowded or emotionally intense space, close your eyes and visualize a soft, glowing bubble of light surrounding you. This isn't just imagination, it's intention. It tells your energy field, only what serves me is welcome here. 2. Grounding visualization. Picture roots growing from the soles of your feet deep into the earth. Feel yourself anchoring into something steady, unshakable. This keeps you centered even in chaos. 3. Wear grounding stones or metals. Whether it's black tourmaline, hematite, or simple copper, these physical tools can help stabilize your field when you feel overwhelmed. 4. Golden waterfall cleansing. After an intense day, imagine standing under a waterfall of warm, golden light. Let it wash away anything that isn't yours. Other people's stress, tension, expectations. Just let it go. The point is, your sensitivity isn't a weakness. It's a gift. And setting boundaries isn't selfish. It's wise stewardship of your unique, powerful energy. So if you've ever felt guilty for needing space or misunderstood because you crave solitude, don't. You're not pulling away from life. You're creating space to bring your best self to it. And that is power. In the next part, we'll explore something truly special, how your aura not only influences people and spaces, but might actually be shaping reality itself. Let's go even deeper. 5th, manifestation and synchronicity. Let me ask you something a little unusual. Have you ever thought about someone out of the blue and then suddenly they text or call you within minutes? Or maybe you were searching for an answer in life, and then a random song lyric, a billboard, or even a stranger's comment gave you exactly what you needed to hear? That's not luck. That's not a fluke. That's your energy field, your aura, actively shaping the world around you. This is sign number 5 of a powerful aura. You experience enhanced manifestation and meaningful synchronicities. People with strong auras don't just wish for things, they attract them. It's like the universe rearranges itself to meet them halfway. They think about a job opportunity and it shows up. They dream of the perfect home and suddenly it's available. They need help and the right person appears, almost magically. But here's the truth, it's not magic, it's energy. Carl Jung called these synchronicities, events that seem like coincidences, but are far too meaningful to be random. And when your aura is tuned in, strong, clear, and aligned, you begin to experience these moments constantly. You may notice repeating number patterns like 1111, 444, or 222, certain animals appearing in your life with strange timing, dreams that give you answers before life even asks the question. These are nudges from the universe, or more accurately, echoes of your own energetic signal coming back to you. Think of it this way. Your aura is like a broadcasting tower, and whatever you focus on, especially with emotion and clarity, gets amplified. It ripples out into the world and starts pulling matching experiences back to you. It's not just wishful thinking. Even in quantum physics, there's growing evidence that human intention influences matter. Our consciousness is more powerful than we realize. So how do you tap into this more deeply? Here's a simple but powerful practice. Each night before you sleep, visualize something specific that you want to experience tomorrow. It could be a feeling, an outcome, a conversation, a new opportunity. See it, feel it. Imagine how it would change your day if it were already true. Then release it, let it go. While you sleep, your energy is still working. And if your aura is strong and aligned, don't be surprised if that exact thing shows up, or something even better. Here's another tip. Keep a synchronicity journal. Write down every little coincidence that feels too perfect to be random. Over time, you'll start seeing themes, patterns, and proof that your energy really is co-creating your reality. And when you realize that, it changes everything. Because suddenly you stop waiting for life to happen. You start partnering with it. And your aura becomes not just a reflection of who you are, but a tool for calling in what you were always meant to receive. So if you're constantly seeing signs, manifesting opportunities without forcing, or noticing that life responds to your energy faster than it does for others, congratulations. This is the fifth and final sign that your aura isn't just powerful, it's transformational. And now that you've recognized all 5 signs, you have everything you need to start working with your energy consciously to become the kind of person who doesn't chase, but attracts. Coming up next, we'll wrap this journey up with simple daily practices to help your aura grow stronger every day. Let's finish strong. So now that you've made it this far, let me tell you something important. If you saw yourself in even one of the 5 signs we've covered, whether it's the way strangers are drawn to you, your deep emotional intuition, your influence on physical spaces, your need for solitude, or how life seems to align with your thoughts, then trust this. Your aura is powerful, and it's speaking louder than you think. But here's the best part. Your aura isn't a fixed trait. It's not something you either have or don't. It's like a muscle. It can be strengthened, refined, and tuned with intention. This energy that surrounds you, it can become one of your greatest tools for transformation. And just like anything else worth building, it starts with small, consistent practices. Here are 3 simple things you can do every day to nourish and expand your energy field. 1. Visualize your aura glowing. Just take a few minutes each morning. Imagine a radiant light surrounding your body. It could be golden, white, or any color that makes you feel powerful and peaceful. This isn't just visualization, it's activation. 2. Place your hands over your heart and set a clear intention. Before you jump into your day, ask yourself, how do I want to feel today? What energy do I want to bring into the world? This anchors your aura in purpose. 3. Take regular breaks from tech. Seriously, your energy field gets cluttered when you're constantly plugged in. Step outside, breathe deeply, ground yourself in nature, even for 5 minutes. Let your aura reset, just like you'd reboot a device. Because here's the truth, we all have an aura, but what makes some people magnetic, intuitive, and deeply impactful is simply that they've learned to listen to it, to honor it, to work with it, not against it. And if you've ever doubted yourself, brushed off your sensitivity, or told yourself, this is just my imagination, I want you to hear this clearly. It's not your imagination, it's your gift. And the moment you start embracing it, your entire life begins to shift. So now I want to hear from you. Which of the 5 signs resonated most? Have you ever experienced synchronicities, energy overload, or a sudden magnetic pull from others without knowing why? Drop it in the comments. Let's create a space where we recognize and uplift each other's energy, not as something strange or mystical, but as something real, human, and powerful. Because the more we understand our energy, the more we begin to understand who we truly are. And from that space, we stop trying to chase the world and start attracting exactly what was meant for us all along. Until next time, keep honoring your light, keep tuning into your frequency, and above all, keep trusting the quiet power of your aura. Like, comment if this resonates with you. Subscribe for more self-mastery videos. Share this with someone who needs to hear it today. I'll see you in the next video.